Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be wondering, is affiliate marketing profitable? Okay, so let's talk all about that inside of this video. If you're not already subscribed, I always come up with content that will teach you how to become more profitable with your affiliate marketing business, how to create more freedom with the internet. So hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, okay? So let's talk about affiliate marketing and whether it's profitable, whether it's worth your time. This year, there's so many different ways to make money online these days, but the question is which is the most worth your time and which is the most profitable, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break down all the different big business models online so that you can just understand and get a feel for what every single business model is like, and so that you can make the best decision for yourself on what to actually start. Okay, now I want to put a huge blanket caveat on this, that basically, look, you can make money with anything online. All the big business models, and we'll talk about that in a second, you can make money with them. It's just whether or not, where do you want to spend your time? Would you rather spend your time doing number one, number two, number three, number four, or number five? And which is just kind of the best option, right? But all of them, it's possible to make money. Okay, so let's talk about the big ones, right? So the big ones are drop shipping. Okay, let's kind of focus on drop shipping first, and then we'll kind of go from there, right? So drop shipping is a huge one, right? Everybody talks about drop shipping. You start a Shopify store, you sell physical product like a pen or like a mug like that, right? Or a fidget spinner or glasses or speakers or drones, whatever, and you sell them on your Shopify store, and somebody buys it, and you have to ship it directly to them. Okay, now what are the profit margins for dropshipping? Well, a lot of people don't know this, but actually dropshipping is a very low profit margin game. It's between 15% and 25%. If you can even get 25% in your dropshipping business, you're doing pretty well, right? Now the question is why are the profit margins so low in dropshipping? All right, well, here are the reasons why it's so low. First of all, you have to pay for your products. Pay for products. Okay, so that means that if you want to sell a drone, you have to pay for the drone. All right, so if the drone is $500, you're gonna have to pay $500 for the drone. If your pen is $1, you're gonna have to pay $1 for the pen. If your mug is $5, you're gonna have to pay $5 for the pen. And then what you do is you sell it to your consumer at a markup. So you make the markup, you make the margin between how much you charge them and how much you paid for the product, right? So you're supposed to get it cheaper from suppliers. Now here's the problem. There is an invisible ceiling on how much you can charge someone for a mug. So for example, I can't charge someone $1,000 for this Own Your Future mug. Does that make sense, right? Because people aren't gonna buy a $1,000 mug. Okay, so there is an invisible ceiling, which means that it becomes a volume game. You have to sell a lot of product. I have to sell 100, 200, 300, 500 mugs a day for me to hit 10,000 US dollars a month in profit. And that's the problem with dropshipping, okay? So you have to pay for advertising, right? A lot of people don't know this. Dropshipping is a paid ads game, all right? That means you must advertise on Facebook, on Google, on YouTube, otherwise it doesn't work. It's very difficult to use free strategies with dropshipping, okay? So you have to pay for ads. So that's expensive. You have to pay for your tools, okay? And you have to pay for your team if you want to scale, right? So that's dropshipping, and that's the reason why the profit margins are so small, because you have to pay for your products. There's an invisible ceiling. You can't charge that much, so the profit margins are very small. You have to pay for advertising, you have to pay for tools, and because it becomes a volume game, right? It's a volume game. That means you must sell thousands of products a month, otherwise you're not going to hit the big numbers. You have to handle all the customer service yourself, which means that you have to hire a team, you have to pay salaries, and that's the only way that you can scale big. And that's why dropshipping is not very good. Now, can you make money from dropshipping? Sure, you can. There are people that are making millions from dropshipping, but you have to understand, the people that are making millions with dropshipping, they have a team of like 10 people in an office somewhere, right? Or virtually, but they have a team. They're paying people to scale. You cannot scale dropshipping as a solopreneur. It's impossible because of the way that the business model works, okay? Now, is that a good or bad thing? Well, it depends on you. I personally don't like it that much, but can you make a lot of money from dropshipping? You can. But again, the profit margins aren't very big, okay? So that's dropshipping. So let's talk about setting up a digital agency, right? So this is also a very popular business model, and you hear a lot of people talk about digital agency. Tai Lopez is a good example of someone who's done the digital agency model very well. You see Tai Lopez all over Facebook and YouTube, right? What are the profit margins for a digital agency? It's between 20 and 30%. Okay, roughly about there. Okay, now here's the problem with starting a digital agency. Again, you can make a lot of money, don't get me wrong, from a digital agency, but you just have to understand that the costs are also very high. Okay, so this is the cost of building a digital agency. So you have to pay for all your tools. All business models, you have to pay for your tools, your basic tools, like, to build your websites, your tracking system, your email autoresponder, right? Yeah, these are all the basics. So for example, dropshipping, you have to pay for Shopify, you have to pay for tracking, you have to pay for email. These are all the basic parts of building any type of online business on the internet. Okay, so digital agency, you have to pay for your tools, you have to pay for your office, you have to pay for your staff. All right, you have to pay for, let me see, so that's very expensive on its own already. Sure, you can start a digital agency initially as a solopreneur, but because you're charging clients for the money in order to spend money, right? So for example, the way that digital agencies work is you have to win business. So you have to go out there and you have to win the business of a pizza restaurant or a supermarket or a hairdresser or a roofing company or a construction business, right? So they pay you a retainer every single month, so $1,000, $3,000, $5,000, and the only way that you can scale is if you hire people. You have to hire people because you have to be able to service every single one of your clients, right? So you have to get good at Facebook marketing, Google marketing, YouTube marketing, for example. You have to get good at closing and pitching and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff that you have to do. Okay, so you have to close, and you have to pitch clients. Okay, so that is the thing about a digital agency. And then obviously you have to get really, really good at marketing too. All of these you have to get good at marketing. That's kind of the baseline, right? So, and because of that, because you have to pay for the office, you have to pay for rent, you have to pay for staff, right? It's expensive. In order for you to scale, therefore the profit margins aren't that big, 20 to 30%. It's pretty standard. Think of this: a digital agency is starting an offline business online. That's all it is. Okay, I hope that makes sense. That means that you're starting a traditional brick and mortar business, but the only difference is that the work is done online, right? But the setup is like a traditional business, and that's why digital agencies, it can get very big, but it's a very, very difficult business model to get good at, and it's expensive. It's like a traditional business, right? So the third thing is freelancing. Okay, and now freelancing is doing stuff like Fiverr. You're on Fiverr, you're on Upwork, you're freelancing your skills. So for example, you are doing podcast introductions, you're designing logos, you're proofreading, things like that. So you're delivering this online. And so with freelancing, the profit margins is about 30%. Okay, and the reason why it's so low is because the networks keep most of the profit. Okay, so basically the network like Fiverr, for example, keeps most of the profit. You need to pay for your materials. So for example, if you do a podcast, you have to pay for your equipment, your microphone, your computer. If you design logos, then you have to pay for the software. So materials and tools. Okay. And the big problem with freelancing is that there is an invisible ceiling on your earnings. Okay, because with freelancing, you're delivering projects to customers, right? Does that make sense? So someone hires you to design a logo. Well, you can only design so many logos in a single day, right? You can't work 24 hours a day because you got to sleep, right? So the only way that you can scale your income is if you hire people in your freelancing team to do that for you. And it's very rare that people do that, but you can if you want, right? So you could hire a team, you could build a team, and that costs money, obviously. And because there's only so many hours in a day, you're delivering projects, there's only so much that you can earn. Okay, so freelancing, all of these strategies right here, you can make money from dropshipping, you can make money from an agency, you can make money from freelancing, but understand that these are the profit margins that you're making, okay, for all of them. And with freelancing, you're really, really limited on the amount of money that you can make because if you're not working, you can't deliver on your projects, okay, that's a big problem. And then number 4, we've got good old affiliate marketing, right? Which is really why you're here watching this video today, okay? So what are the profit margins for affiliate marketing? Well, the profit margins for affiliate marketing are anywhere from 40% to 70%. It's pretty high, okay? Now you might be like, Aaron, whoa, that's crazy. Well, why are the profit margins so high for affiliate marketing? Well, the biggest reason is because you don't have to pay for the product. So no product cost, okay? So that means you don't have to, so unlike drop shipping, you see drop shipping over here? You have to pay for the product. That means that if you want to sell a mug, you have to pay for the mug in order to sell it to somebody. Whereas with affiliate marketing, there's no product cost, because all you're doing is you're going to a network and you're picking a product for free and you're selling it, and you're only making commissions once you sell the product. Does that make sense? So you don't have to spend any money on the product, which saves you a lot of money. Now, the great thing with a lot of affiliate programs is the commission rates are very high. So there's commission high commission rates, right? You can sell things at 50% commission, 80% commission, 90% commission. It just depends on the product that you sell, right? So the commission rates are high, which means that you get to make a lot of money, okay? The other thing is that it's not a volume game, because you can sell pretty expensive affiliate products. You can sell products anywhere from $100 all the way up to a few $1,000s. So you could spend, you could sell products for $5,000, $3,000, $2,000, $1,000, but let's just say, on average about $3,000, right? So on average, the lifetime customer value of someone, if we take the middle line, might be like, $300 or $400. That means every time somebody buys a suite of products from you, you might make $300 to $400 per customer. It's quite high compared to drop shipping over here, where, if you're selling like, a fidget spinner or a mug, you're only making like a couple of dollars per sale. Okay, so you're making like $5, $10 per sale. It's very little compared to $300 to $400, which means that you don't have to sell as much product. Does that make sense, right? And then the only other cost is your tools and your marketing. But all of them, all of these have marketing costs, okay? So over here, I didn't mention this here, actually, right? So with the drop shipping and digital agency, all of these guys, you have to pay for marketing too, okay? Marketing, and actually even freelancing and even drop shipping, marketing costs, okay? So if you're, I've got it there actually, advertising paid, sorry about that. But you get the idea, right? So all of these require you to pay for marketing as well, right? So what are the real costs of affiliate marketing? Let's have a look here. So you basically are paying for two things. You're paying for tools and marketing. That's it, okay? And because there are no product costs, and because the commissions are high, and because you can make more per sale, you need to make less sales to hit the big income levels at a higher commission. And the only thing that you're paying for are two things: your tools and your marketing, which is much cheaper compared to all the other business models where you're gonna have to pay for more stuff like staffing, the office, the team, the cost of the products, things like that. Freelancing is very cheap, but the problem with freelancing is because you have to do all the work before you make the money, you have to deliver on projects, you can't really earn that much. The earning potential is not very high, okay? And this is why I like affiliate marketing so much. You can scale really, really big by just being a solopreneur because of your tools and your software. So you can create a lot of leverage, right? You can create a lot of leverage and automation, which is why affiliate marketing is so awesome, okay? That means you can be a solopreneur and you can very easily hit $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month. The only difference is your scale. How much marketing are you doing? Are you bringing in a lot of traffic, right? How much traffic are you bringing in? Because you're selling other people's products, there is no customer service. Think about that. No customer service. How awesome is that, right? You don't have to service anybody because you're selling other people's products. That's pretty amazing, right? That means that you just focus on one thing. You just focus on the marketing. That's it. The better that you get at marketing, the more leads that you bring in, the more sales that you make. And the great news is you don't have to deliver on any of those products because you're selling other people's stuff. They deliver on it. They deal with the customer service. They deal with the delivery. And that's why you can scale huge with affiliate marketing without ever hiring a team. So you don't have to pay salaries. You don't have to hire 5 people to handle your customer service like you do have to in dropshipping because you own the products, right? So it's a very, very different type of business model, and that's why I love affiliate marketing so much. So if I was to start all over again, right? If I had to start an online business all over again, which one of these would I choose? I would definitely go with affiliate marketing, hands down, right? Because it's just so much easier. It's so much more profitable. It just makes so much more sense, right? So if you're wondering what business model you should get into, I highly recommend that you choose affiliate marketing for all the reasons that I spoke about. It's truly profitable. There's no other business model like it. Very few business models allow you to do everything that we just mentioned, right? Sell with scale, high profit margins, not have to hire a team. You don't have to handle customer service. You can sell any product that you're passionate about in any niche. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so listen, I hope you got some value from this video today. Let me know in the comment section below. What are some of the aha moments that you had today? If you got some value from this video today, would appreciate some thumbs ups. And if you're like, Aaron, how do I do this stuff? So affiliate marketing sounds good. How do I get started? All you need to do is jump onto my 6-figure affiliate marketing workshop where I teach you how to do all this stuff step by step. Just click the link directly below, or if you're on your mobile phone, click the arrow on the right hand side. On the next page, enter your best email address, check your email, and then go through the workshop, which is going to show you how to do all this stuff properly step by step. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you on another video very soon. Take care and all the best.